The boat blues to this day, guys, even after they got, even after they have gotten shellacked in the general election, they still, a lot of them still don't get why they lost. A lot of them still are blaming the FBI investigation. A lot of them are blaming people like you and I. A lot of them still just don't understand why Hillary Rodham Clinton lost. That's what scares me. That's what bothers me. It means that they can set us up again for a big letdown. That's all it means. I mean, this is real stuff here, folks. You guys are gonna think I'm joking when I say this. I was in a local store one day where everyone knows me, and a particular person, what's up, Richard, that I normally talk politics with, uh, literally came and said, "Hey," I hadn't been in front of the store, and they said, "Hey, everyone, if Trump cuts off your food stamps, come blame Kendall." Really? Blame Kendall? So you blaming me for Trump's election? Of course, I didn't vote for Hillary Rodham Clinton, and I would actually vote against Hillary Rodham Clinton again. I voted for Jill Stein. But the mere fact that you still talking about this fear talk is what got your Donald Trump presidency. And now you're up here saying if Trump cuts off, you're trying to tell people if Trump cuts off your food stamps, then you know what? Blame Kendall. Really? See, this is why we're where we are with this whole lesser of the two evil argument. We require nothing from the person that we are supporting. We require nothing. We just use fear. That's why I'm hoping that a Trump presidency will at least destroy the politics of fear. It will at least bring down this fear talk. It will at least make it to the point that where if you're going to actually get out there and say you want to work for the people, then you got to pony up. Show them what you got for them. What reason should they vote for you? This is why we got here. This is why we stay stuck in neutral, and sometimes even as a country go in reverse. This is why we get here. The fear talk, the fear of not requiring our elected leaders to do anything, but to say the other guy's bad, vote for me. Really? Come on now. That's not who we are. So that's where we are now. People are blaming me for Trump's being elected. They're blaming you and I, real progressive. So if they really think that we have that much power, then my advice to them is they better start taking us serious. Because the next election cycle is going to be no different. The next election cycle, okay, the next election cycle is going to be no different. The next election cycle, they're going to be saying the same thing. They're going to be saying things like, uh, you got to vote for this person because this person's bad. Here's the thing that we're dealing with today. They don't understand that establishment politics is not enough to meet the challenges of the future. Establishment politics isn't enough to meet the challenges we face. Establishment politics won't get us there. Establishment politics isn't what the American people want. Establishment politics is what the American people rejected. And if you try to put that BS in our face again, we will reject it again because, again, we are willing to lose another election to get the changes that we need in this country. We're in an era where the corporate media like to tell us what's unrealistic or what can't be done. Do not ever let them tell you what you believe in your heart. Do not ever let them stray you away from what you want in life. Never let them stray you away from what you believe in. The politics of fear is what got us where we are. The politics of fear that make us think that, you know what, we shouldn't even ask for half the loaf. I understand in politics you don't get everything you want, but you should at least get half the loaf. We're not even getting half the loaf. We're not even getting that, folks. We're not getting half the loaf. Why should we settle for less? The big money donors, they don't settle for less. When they pony up their dollars, when they give their dollars to these elected leaders, they expect something in return. It's about damn time we start expecting something in return too when we vote for these elected leaders. We giving you our vote, we want something in return. What are you gonna do for us? That's why we got here. That's why we're here. They say that free college is unrealistic. They say that free healthcare is unrealistic. How? How is that? They don't have any trouble sending low-level drug offenders to prison, and we're not even safer because of it. We spend more on healthcare than any other industrialized nation, and we're not safer because of it. And don't tell us about debts and deficits when we're a country that's monetary sovereign. We're a country that is the issue of our own currency, not the user of our own currency. The federal government doesn't pay for any. Our taxes does not pay for federal spending. Congress does. Congress is the only entity that can write money into existence. With that being said, I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day, guys. Peace, and I'm out.